Ladies and gentlemen, our penultimate fight of the evening is scheduled for 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner to my left, wearing solid black trunks and coming to us from Boston, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen, Max da Silva. And his opponent, standing directly across the ring, fighting out of the red corner to my right, wearing solid black trunks. With a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 draw, he comes to us from Boston, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, Sione Finau. 4 rounds, heavyweights.
So Finau and Da Silva, 2 fighters out of Boston, 2 heavyweights, and 2 different body styles.
Yeah, I mean, so one thing that Max da Silva doesn't get enough credit for, he is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and a world champion. He is one of the best Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners in all of New England, maybe in the United States. He's won gold at a lot of different competitions, worlds, and I think he just recently won. And listen, to be a Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, you got to be strong. You got to be in shape. You got to train. He's always rolling. He's grappling, and the grappler's strength is very different. So, there's no stretch of the imagination. Max da Silva is a strong individual. He may not be the best boxer. He may not have the best boxing skill. You see right there when he throws his jab, he kind of looks the other way. But he is a strong individual. So Finau is definitely going to have the advantage in the boxing game, but da Silva's going to have the advantage with youth and possibly strength.
Finau 2-1-1 to start his pro career. He is riding a 2-fight win streak. In his debut, it was a split decision draw against Melvin Peterson before falling in a first-round TKO to Preston King, then beating Prote and Saraiva.
Yeah, and he had a big layoff between those bouts. I've seen Finau fight before. He takes his time. He's patient. He doesn't really have the foot speed, but he does have decent hand speed. 1 for a heavyweight, 2 for his age, 3 for his body type. But you see that a lot in the heavyweight division, I always say it's not the big, bulky, muscular guys that are the best. You see John Gruber. John Gruber's got good hand speed, good flow, good defense. He doesn't have, the craziest physique. Chris Aiello's another boxer from Fall River. He's not a big, jacked-up guy. He has those, that long, smooth muscle. And that's what does better in boxing. You look at Muhammad Ali and his body type. That's the kind of body type you want in boxing. One of the only guys that had that big, bulky muscle who presented unbelievable speed and dexterity was Mike Tyson. Even till this day, look at Tyson Fury. He was the baddest man on the planet for how long, Look at his body type. Even Alexander Usyk, he's not this big, jacked-up guy. They have the long, smooth muscle fibers, and that's really what you want in boxing. You want to have dexterity and durability. Those big, bulky muscles, they fill up quick with lactic acid. And that's one thing you see with, Max da Silva. He's a little bit more muscular. Those muscles will fill up with blood. And that's what you see with a lot of these guys. They come to fight. They come to fight hard, but they end up kind of blowing their wad a little bit. And, Finau, he just has to be relaxed, patient, take those shots off the gloves, and counter effectively. Da Silva's doing a good job this round, though, also being patient. He's looking for his openings. He's landing some nice combinations here.
Finau coming in at 259 pounds for Max da Silva. He is giving up 57 pounds in tonight's matchup. He comes
If
in
anybody
at
has lost their
202.
key.
like I said before, we got Vincent Morin in the corner of Finau. Vincent's a really good coach, went 1-0 as a pro boxer himself. You know Finau's getting some good instructions in that corner. I'm going to give that first round to Max de Silva. I think Max outworked him a little bit. I think he was the more active guy. And again,
Good combo coming
Max,
out.
again, Max is being, very active. We'll see if the patience comes along with it. But this is the thing. Those might not be the prettiest punches or the best punches, but Max is a strong guy. I can assure you that. He's a strong guy. Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion. He's a strong guy. And, and Finau at 46 years old, you feel those punches a little bit differently. Finau definitely packs the punch himself. He's got some good, good fundamentals you can see. Good jab. But right now, just not a lot of output.
Definitely has the power to end it with just one swing of the arm.
But, you see Max over here. He's putting little combinations together. He's going to the head and body. He's moving. He's using some defense. Finau's just a little bit of a step behind right now, but it only takes one shot.
Scheduled 4-rounder here in the co-main event. We'll jump to the super lightweight division for our main event of the evening, an 8-rounder between Nicky Tejada and Lucas Alejandro Magnoni.
Max de Silva's doing a really good job right now. Landed an overhand right, just landed a nice right uppercut.
Finau
just
swinging.
slipped, just rolled right under that big left hook of Finau also. He's got good eyes right now. De Silva's in this thing to win this thing right now.
Not swinging himself out of gas.
You hear the corner of Finau screaming 7-7-2, so that must be a combination that they've worked on. If Finau was letting these punches go as fast as Vincent Morin was saying them, he'd definitely be winning this round, but Finau just seems to be a step behind. See de Silva measuring with the jab a little bit right there, pulling it out there. Another right hand, another jab, another right hand.
Good combo for de Silva.
Another right hand. That might have hurt Finau a little bit. That's
another
2 rounds
round for de Silva.
That's another round for Max de Silva.
Look at some of those combos that de Silva was able to land in that second round. Max de Silva having a very good start to this fight. Finau has to come out swinging in the third. He could know it too. De Silva has taken the first half of this bout. And here's the third round. Combo right out of the gate for de Silva. And he finds a hook with his left. The two tie up. De Silva wants to separate. Finau getting beaten up in the corner. Finau getting absolutely tagged over the top. Left, right from de Silva. Good job for de Silva. Silva with some great combos here, Aaron, to start the third
Max
round.
da Silva is taking full advantage. He's using his youth. He's using his legs. He's using his strength, again, like I said, that he has from being a world champion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This is the thing, right? These guys, you take these fights against, these lesser opponents, these guys with not as much boxing experience. But, listen, man, you got to be ready. These are fighters. These are fighters, mixed martial arts, jiu-jitsu, whatever it may be. These guys come here to fight. And like I said before, with the Kyle Cusick fight, against certain opposition, you see a 40-year-old in front of you. You see somebody with, maybe not the best record in front of you. You see a 46-year-old man in front of you. Guess what? You know what that fighter says? Hey, man, this might be my first win. This might be it for me. I train a fighter, Alfred Raymond, and he has a lopsided record, but he's well regarded as he's actually beat Mario Ramirez on this very card. And right here.
Oh, there
Max
goes Finau!
Max Finau out. This has to be it. This has to be it. They're stopping the fight.
What a combination from Max da Silva.
This is it. Max da Silva knocks out Finau in this third round. Unbelievable. 0-7. Max da Silva knocks out Sione Finau in the third round. Unbelievable fight. Unbelievable performance.
It was that first shot that you just saw.
You see this
kind of
big
cut
right
the
hand.
forehead.
3 right hands in a row.
And
Chopped
that
it
was
over
it.
the top. And Finau, topples over like a tree. And this is what I say, Matt. I have Keenan Raymond. He's an upset specialist. Mixed martial artist. These guys, you cannot take them for granted. If you are not prepared, if you are not in shape, if your skills are not up to par the way they should be, these guys are dangerous. Listen, credit to Finau. He's 46 years old. He's trying to make a resurgence in his career. He's trying to make a comeback. He's had, 2 wins in a row. Tonight he stepped up, even though it was a man who hadn't won a professional boxing match yet. He stepped up against a young, strong fighter, 27 years old, who obviously was very hungry to win, and tonight he got caught. And like I said before, Matt, heavyweights. Men over 200 pounds with 10-ounce gloves on, it only takes one punch. You cannot strengthen up your equilibrium. You just can't.
I've been waiting to see it. Through the first 4 heavyweight fights of the night, we finally got
Vicious knockout.
An absolute credit to the ring construction for not going down when Finau hit it.
Best ring crew in New England, baby.
What a finish for Max da Silva.
I'm glad to see Finau on his feet. I'm glad to see him recovered. Absolute shout out to Max da Silva. Max da Silva went 0-7 in his career. He gets his first W tonight against a big, strong heavyweight with a winning record by knockout. That fight, that shouldn't even have been counted out. The way he hit the canvas, come on, you just wave your hands at
When
that.
you drop like that.
When you drop like that, you just wave the fight.
2:04 of the third round is the KO time for Max da Silva, his first professional win.
And 2 big upsets in a row, Matt. 2 big upsets in a row. Both by Brazilian fighters.
We get another South American coming up in the main event, Lucas Alejandro Mignoni. Now, it would absolutely shock me if he was able to take out Nicky Tejada, who is one of the most electric fighters in New England.
And this is the difference right here, right? We have Nicky Tejada, a young prospect, New England champion, trains his ass off. Not that Jen Parada or Finau doesn't, but this is the thing. Nicky is highly favored in this fight. Although, against Lucas is a tough outing. We actually have the roles reversed over here. So we have Nicky coming in as the favorite. Nicky, he's running wild right now for the 4th time in 2024. This will be his 9th appearance in Boston Boxing Promotions ring. He looks to end the year with 10 professional wins, coming off his best win to date. He's coming off an electrifying rematch with Nate Balakin, where he knocked Nate Balakin out to become New England champion. That's possibly Boston Boxing Promotions Fight of the Year. And on the flip side, we have, Lucas Magoni. He's 42 years old. He hails from Argentina. He has a 14-8 professional boxing record, which is a humble boxing record. It's a journeyman's record. And this will be his third straight appearance in New England in 2024. He's fought William Foster, and he's also fought Nick Molina on the Boston Box Promotions card. So he's a tough outing for anybody. He's going to be there. He's going to be in front of you. He's going to be there to fight. But Nicky Tejada has just been on another level.
We'll go to Peter Zimbor for the announcement of Max da Silva's knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for these two heavyweights putting on the line in Andover, Massachusetts tonight? The end comes at 2 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 3. Your winner via knockout, Max da Silva.
I don't know how this man has the strength to carry that child around the ring right now.
He's a 27-year-old man who just scored a knockout in front of his boy. He's got all the strength in the world right now, brother.
Speaking of kids,
he's gonna pick him up over his head. Look at that.
And over the top rope. Impressive.
Very impressive. Max da Silva looked great tonight. I can't wait to see him back in the ring. Like I said earlier, before the fight, he always comes to fight. He puts on the show, whether he makes it the distance or, goes down himself. Today he was the victor, and he hurt his opponent. And see that right there? Him embracing Aquila Prote. This is what these guys wait for. They wait for the upset. They know their time's coming. They know there's going to be a day where a guy steps in front of them, who maybe thinks they're something that they're not, or maybe thinks they're ready and they're not. And these guys, they're always ready. They're always in the gym. They're jiu-jitsu practitioners, mixed martial artists, strong athletes, young guys. And, tonight it happened for them.